Good morning, folk school friends. All right, well, hopefully the other half of Squirrel Butter will be along here shortly. We have a whole set planned out and even practiced. And then we've got kindergartner that's late this morning and wouldn't get up. And yes, and then our 15-month-old is also waking up. And so Daddy's running behind, and he took one for the team, so he's getting the kids to school while I kick off MorningSong. Hopefully he'll join me here in a minute. All right, so I'll start with one called Old Granny Blair. Trying to wake up. Now we'll see if I can wake up my voice.
So where did that tune originate, do you know? It sounds Scottish.
It could very well be. I don't know the origins of that one. Yeah, I do for a lot of the tunes I play, but that one, yeah, I just know it. I feel like a friend of mine used to play it. I learned it from them. And never really learned much else about it. Get up. All right. I think I sang this in the very first morning song I did here. And it just reminds me of coming into this beautiful valley of Brasstown here. I think the Cherokee called it Itsia, and it's on a sign over there. And it's a very special place to many people, even before us. So before white settlers came here and turned it into farmland, it was a special place for the Cherokee. And this song was written by a North Carolina person. Trying to think of his name. I need more coffee and then I can tell you. Brain around it. There's an old broken lock on the old cabin door, cracks and the holes in the old cabin floor. It's a tumble down shack. How long to go back and be in that shack evermore? Peace, peaceful valley of peace, where no sorrows are known. Like a heaven, yes, a heaven to me it seems. Peaceful valley, my home. Hey, you can sing along with that chorus if you want. Let's see. By the old, let's see. There's an old broken window, a light brightly shines, twinkles and shines through the honeysuckle vines. The old rustic well and my sweet little Nell, and for me I know how she pines. Ready? Peace, peaceful valley of peace, where no sorrows are known. Like a heaven, yes, a heaven to me it seems. Peaceful valley, my home. See, through the old broken window, the light brightly shines. So it twinkles and shines through the honeysuckle vines. Sweet little Nell and the old rustic well, and for me I know how she pines. Oh, peace, peaceful valley of peace, where no sorrows are known. Like a heaven, yes, a heaven to me it seems. Peaceful valley, my home. One last chorus. Peace, peaceful valley of peace, where no sorrows are known. Like a heaven, yes, a heaven to me it seems. Peaceful valley, my home. So that was Bill Monroe's brother wrote that. And Bill Monroe, some of you may know, was considered the father of bluegrass music. And he and his brother had a band together, and they did not get along. And so they ended up separating and going their separate ways. But the lesser-known Monroe wrote many great songs, that being one of them. All right. All right. Well, Charlie left me hanging without our set list. So I'm going back in the archives of previous morning songs and what I've sung. So I'll see what I can come up with for you. All right. Well, nothing like a little honky-tonk in the morning. So this one comes from the singing of Mr. Buck Owens. And I think I sang this at a party here early in coming to Brasstown. And a bunch of my music friends were there, and they said, let's start a honky-tonk band, and let's name it this song. So I was in a honky-tonk band here called Hello Trouble. And I think we had like 3 or 4 gigs around Brasstown, and they were all super fun. Played for some weddings and some parties here in the community room and over at Open House. And those were big fun. So this is the namesake tune for that band, Hello Trouble, by Mr. Buck Owens, who was father of the Bakersfield sound back in the 50s, 60s era. I woke up this morning, happy as can be. I looked out my window, and what did I see? Well, coming up my sidewalk, just as plain as day. Well, here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see when you went away. Hello, trouble, now come on in. Well, you talk about your heartaches, where in the world you've been. I ain't had miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. We'll make a pot of coffee, and you can rest your shoes, and you can tell me those sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. 'Cause I'm just a little part of the life you live, and I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than never know love again. Oh, hello, trouble, now come on in. Well, you talk about your heartaches, where in the world you've been. I ain't had miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. All right, you got that chorus now? Hello, trouble, now come on in. Well, you talk about your heartaches, where in the world you've been. I ain't had the miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. One more. Hello, trouble, now come on in. Well, you talk about your heartaches, where in the world you've been. I ain't had miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Well, that's one way to clear your voice in the morning, is just holler. So, per usual, I'm stacking it up this week. This is winding down my time here at the folk school. Got just a few days left before my last day here. I'm moving on to go work for the Country Dance and Song Society, and I'm very sad about leaving. I'm having all the feels, and they threw a great big party for me last night, so I'm coming off of being up too late and drinking too much and eating too much cake and waking up and singing morning song for you. So that's kind of a usual week for me. It's usually something like that, burning the candle at both ends. So I appreciate y'all being here for morning song. Let's see. Oh, I'll sing this one. this is another one. I think I sang this when I first came to Brasstown to interview for this job. I felt like the community came out to like court me. There was like, I was here for 3 nights. I flew in from Seattle. This was like during the height of the pandemic, so it felt very weird to travel. I hadn't like seen other human beings besides my family in months, and then suddenly I was like flying across the country to interview for a job. That felt super weird. And then I came to Brasstown, and it was like really awesome here, and there was all these nice people who just invited me to parties. And I remember going to a party at the Lyden Owen homestead, and that's Martha Owen, who runs the spinning weaving studio here, and David Lyden, who used to work here doing a number of different things, and Lindsay Lyden, who used to run the woodworking studio, and Annie Fain, who works here in the programming office. The Lyden Owens have long, deep roots here with the folk school. Anyway, they invited me over. We had a little music party. I remember I sang this song, and they kind of decided I was the person. Like, I felt like after I sang this song, they were like, "You're gonna fit right in here." So I'll sing it for you. Dixie Darling. My Dixie darling, listen to this song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, and I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. Way down below the Mason-Dixon line, down where the honeysuckles are entwined, that's where the southern wind is blowing, that's where the daisy's growing. The girls of the north in their gay finery, whirling around in their society, singing a song of Dixie darling, where I long to be. My Dixie darling, chime in, listen to this song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, and I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. Well, I'm going down south to have a big time, see my gal in North Carolina. I'll drink my booze and do as I please, for those girls along to squeeze. I'm singing a song of Dixie darling, that's where I long to be going, down where the jelly roll's growing, with my Dixie queen. My Dixie darling, listen to this song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, and I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. My Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. Thank you. All right. Well, I got to do my parlor trick. Am I far enough back to stand up? Yeah. All right. You knew what I was up to, so. All right. The trick is that I don't like make the whole camera like Otherwise, everybody at home gets all queasy. Okay, so before I came to the folk school, I hadn't worked a real job in, like, I don't know, 18 years or something. And that was because I was a musician. I mean, I guess that's kind of a real job, but yeah, I'd been kind of slacking off for 18 years, and me and my husband were in a couple of bands. We lived in Seattle, and I was a street performer. I went down to the Pike Place Market. We were down there every week doing some shenanigans and street performing. And so as a street performer, well, you get over being shy real fast if you're going to make any money. And you also start to add more tricks to your repertoire to get people's attention, because sometimes just playing music, people will just be walking by and not caring about what you're doing. So you really have to, like, jump around and get in their face. So I learned how to flatfoot pretty early on in my musical endeavors, and then I decided to start pairing it with playing an instrument. So I flat-footed and played guitar a whole lot, and then I started learning fiddle, and I was like, I wonder if I could flat-foot and fiddle. That'd be a cool trick. So I added that to my repertoire. And I should add that I'm never quite sure how this is going to go, because sometimes I can pull it off, and sometimes I can't. So wish me luck.
Good morning, everybody.
My loving husband.
Hello.
This is Felix, the star of the show. Hi, buddy. He's ready to climb out of there. He's ready to dance. All right, we gotta keep the tunes moving, because the longer the baby, the longer there's less music for the baby, the more he's gonna twitch and get upset. So get your banjo. We'll do one or two together. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? What was on the list? I'm trying to remember. The long forgotten stuff. Let's go band. Do the crowd pleasers.
Okay, good job on that.
Okay.